Ryan Reynolds' film on Netflix, Six Underground, is a lot like Little Caesar's Pizza. It's hot and it's ready. Yeah, but is it good? It's hot and it's ready. Six Underground is a Michael Bay film about 6 dead or off-the-books agents who are trying to take down a tyrant. This is classic Michael Bay. Car chases, gunfights, huge explosions, slow-mo action with sad piano riffs. Everything about this, everything that you see on screen, screams Michael Bay. The cast is a good ensemble mix, but they have a crap story to work with. And then only some of the characters get decent development. So on some of them, we're just kind of like, I don't know, I don't even really know who you are, and I'm not sure I care about you. And you couple that with, they all have numbers for names. Ryan Reynolds is number 1. He's just 1. And that's to keep the attachment between the group down to a minimum, so that if somebody dies, it's not that sad. Well, the problem is, though, that detachment, that lack of just caring about the other person, it transitions to the audience as well, because they don't have names, they're just numbers, so they're just numbers. Along with Ryan Reynolds, there's Melanie Laurent, who was Shoshana in Inglourious Basterds. There's also Manuel Garcia Rulfo, Ben Hardy, Audrey Arjona, and Corey Hawkins. And then we also have a small role from Dave Franco. The movie opens up with this epic car chase. I mean, it is just over the top, just through the streets, just crazy, all kinds of just destruction going on. I mean, it's close up, it's claustrophobic, it's very frenetic, and it's entertaining as well. Now, the way the story is told is kind of choppy at times and a little bit hard to follow. And really, the motivation for the group themselves, what they're doing, it's kind of vague. I mean, yes, there is a bad guy, he does bad things, and they're after him to take him down. But other than that, we don't really know any other motivation for that. And we also don't know of any type of agency that is pushing this group of 6 to do anything. Like, are they just acting on their own? Do they just pick somebody out of the hat and go, yep, this person, bad guy. Now we're going to make him a dead bad guy. I don't know. The soundtrack is halfway decent, although they do duplicate songs sometimes, and so that got a little bit boring. I would have rather had just brand new songs each time. But truly, if you want just mindless action and you could not care less about a story, then you'll find this really entertaining, because it is entertaining in that way. I mean, you can just sit there and let your mind go blank and just watch the explosions and the gunfights and the hand-to-hand combat and all of the crazy stuff that goes on. Oh, and there's this really cool thing with a magnet that is just, I mean, it's insane to watch, and it's quite entertaining too. But if you are looking for something with depth, with just a good story, then you're going to be disappointed by Six Underground. I was really looking forward to this because Michael Bay has shown that he can do a good action film with characters that you really care about and a good story. I mean, I'm thinking about 13 Hours. I absolutely love that movie with John Krasinski. I mean, it was powerful, it was moving, it was well acted, the story drew me in, and there was still a ton of gunfights and explosions, and so it was a lot of fun. But then also in Bay's repertoire, he has just big turds, kind of like Transformers: The Last Knight. That one was horrid. And I enjoyed the first Transformers movie, truly. I thought it was a lot of fun. And actually, I think the second and maybe even the third one, I don't even know how many there are anymore, but I do remember the first one. I like that one a lot. So, I mean, he makes movies that I can get behind, that I can enjoy, even if they are guilty pleasures, like Armageddon. But Six Underground, it was just disappointing to me because I wanted more. I wanted more from a story. I wanted it better developed. I wanted more developed characters and people that I could care about. Even if they only have numbers for names, I wanted to be able to root for them, to care about if they're going to die or not. And to some degree, I kind of did. But also because I didn't really know them, I was fairly detached from them. And so it was just me watching it happen and, enjoying the explosions and just all the gory things that are happening to people as they battle. This is a very entertaining, terrible movie. And because it's on Netflix, it didn't cost me anything other than 2 hours of my life. So I'm glad for that. But I don't think I'm going to watch it again, even as one of those guilty pleasure type things, because the story was just too choppy. It just didn't stick well together. And it didn't give the actors a good opportunity to show their stuff as far as actually, storytelling. Now, sure, you're gonna fight each other, that's spectacular. And Melanie Laurent, whoa, she's awesome. And in this, I do not want to get in a fight with her at all because I will lose in like the first half a second. There's sex but no nudity, a lot of profanity, and graphic violence. I mean a ton of violence, and it is crazy, and it still is entertaining to watch, but whew, it's pretty brutal. I give 6 Underground on Netflix 2.5 out of 5 couches. So what is your favorite Ryan Reynolds movie? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.